Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, family. Thank you for coming back over to the house. Tonight, this morning, or in the afternoon, whenever you're coming over, I'm here, and we'll leave the light on for you, okay? Wow. Everything over here is alleged. We ain't doing nothing but chewing the fat, shooting the shit, talking about a particular subject, and weighing it out for our own edification, okay? Pretty much, that's all we're really doing over here. Everything, again, is alleged. It's only here for entertainment purposes. Only entertainment purposes. We might comment, here and there. And then again, we might critique the topic we're talking about. But, yeah. So don't take it. Just take everything over here with a grain of salt. Unless I tell you, I know for a fact this is an exclusive and this is true. Okay? But anyway, going forward, do y'all know Bill Cosby still won't sit his ass down? The man is 85 years old talking about he finna go on tour. Now, I'm all for the seniors getting out there, making it do what it do, so they can feel, useful. Because most people, when they get in their 60s and 70s, 80s, they retire, they don't do too much, That first month of retirement probably is the best time that they may have had in their whole retirement. For some people, they feel they have to be doing something, but then they might well just go on and die to a certain degree. You see where I'm going with this? But I was like, my goodness, all the money that Bill got, he could do so much more than putting himself through a rigorous schedule to keep up with and a time limit he's going to be able to stand and do his comedy on stage. I'm like, he is not no spring chicken running around here. But I guess it may be something to, if you don't use it, you lose it. But I don't know. I thought, shoot, don't he have family he can go visit? Isn't there something else in this world he would like to see? Don't he want to just go and give to charity? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to have a lot of hecklers in the comedy forum that he may attend or, they booked him out for. Because I damn sure know he can't be using some of his skits talking about, his case and how it landed him in jail. Because there would be nothing funny about any of that. But anyway, that was just my spiel. Let's get over into what Radar Online had to report. And the person that wrote the article up was Aaron Johnson. All right, another Johnson in the house. Okay, this is an exclusive. It says Bill Cosby not having issues locking down comedy clubs for a comeback tour, despite reports. Okay, disgrace sex pest Bill Cosby, 85, will still get redemption with a new comedy career, as RadarOnline.com is told. Promoters are begging this actor, once con American's Dad, to tour despite reports that say otherwise. While rumors swirl that Cosby's grand plan was nothing more than a pipe dream and comedy club weren't willing to book, the convicted predator, who was ordered to pay $500,000 in damages to Judy Huth after a California civil judge found she was assaulted by the comic at the Playboy Mansion in 1975. When she was just 16, the comedian rep told us that that's not true. However, they have hit delays. Unfortunately, when it when we announced a summer tour on the Scott Spears radio show last year, 6 alleged accusers came out of hiding in order to create a distraction without having any proof, facts, or truth. I can emphatically state that Mr. Cosby is not have a hard time locking down venues. We have been contacted by at least 10 promoters waiting to tour him, as well as many nonprofit organizations requesting for Mr. Cosby to perform, host private events. Andrew Wyatt told Radar Online exclusively. Cosby announced he announced in December he was hitting the road for stand-up shows this spring and summer and promised to be the Bill Cosby my audience knows me to be. The sex predator Bill Cosby allegedly, or America's Dad Bill Cosby, because both of them are really tainted at this point. That's just my sidebar, not in the article. It says, as he's already made moves back into the spotlight. Alrighty then. Bill is making a comeback to the comedy scene, and people are willing to book him. Ain't that something? Isn't that something? But I ain't talking about just the whole part of people wanting to book him and this, that, and the third. I'm talking about he's 85 years old. How many clubs do you think he's going to be able to book shows in, and his health is going to allow him to do so? That's my question. Because when his case was being tried, and he was doing in and everything to keep from going to prison for his acts of, we won't say it too much more, but y'all know what he got accused of doing and what he went to jail for. So you telling me that same Bill who was walking with, a walker at one time, he was claiming that he couldn't see, meaning he was blind, and all these other innuendos going on to keep him from going to jail. Now he's footloose and fancy free, and he has good eyesight, he has good posture, he has no problem with balancing, and, he has great stamina when it comes to sitting down as well as standing up or walking across the stage. You're telling me he's fully fit to go do comedy shows at 85? Did he see a physician is what I'm trying to say. Did he get himself checked thoroughly out prior to him committing to a comedy tour? I say probably not. Bill is bored, or he's tired of not having something to do. He could have had a venue where he taught people how to act. You know what I'm saying? Or how to do comedy. But Bill wants to go out there and do comedy. Is anybody else confused with this situation like I am? Because unless he needs money, which I'm pretty sure his wife took care of all the money issues when he was gone away to prison, or I like to say a white-collar type prison. It really wasn't no strict, prison where he was down with the killers and all this thing. No, they had him in a secured prison facility. But I was like, oh my goodness, I know I ain't reading what I think I'm reading, but I actually was reading what I was reading. Bill trying to make a comeback in the comedy world. I'm like, boy, y'all don't ever think about retiring, do you? Y'all making it bad for people like myself who wants to retire, who don't want to be clocking in or not clocking in, but having to have to be somewhere around a certain time to call myself working. and having to answer to others higher in authority about this, that, and the third, or going to constant meetings, or just getting out my bed and it's raining and I want to stay inside of it. You know what I'm saying? The traffic I don't want to be going through. Man, I can't wait to retirement. I'm joyfully looking for retirement. And I don't want to do nothing. For that first 6 months, I'll probably be having a party of my lifetime. You know, not going to bed, not waking up early. You know, when the Lord wake me up, of course, but not getting out of bed early. You know, sleeping. Excuse me. Sleeping past noon. Those are the things I'm looking forward to. And not having to have to answer to anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. That's just like paradise on earth. That's just like hitting the lottery. To be able to say, I am still on this earth, and I am 62 years old, and I am retired. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. You understand what I'm talking about? Whew. But anyway, I just don't understand why Bill don't want to go on into the sunset. I mean, write a book. Go help charity. Do charity work. Do something that doesn't require you to have to be a certain place at a certain time. You just show up and then things just happen copacetically. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what Bill is. See, he on the floor. I don't know if he put himself on the floor or he fell on the floor. And if he fell on the floor, Lord, something might be broke. Something going to be very sore later on that evening, if not that night. And let's not talk about the pain you're going to feel in the morning. So, I don't understand what Bill is doing. And his wife probably don't understand either. Or then again, she might not give a shit, you know. He had left her for that time he had to be in jail. So, they are probably like, welcome home, but go find you something to do because I'm not here for it. Now, if it was something like that, then I'd be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I sure would be saying, woo-wee. His wife don't want him there. So maybe that could be it. Why he called himself wanting to go and tour and be in different cities and states. Because his wife Camille is too fit to be tied. She don't want to be bothered with him. Now, if that is the case, and that's what we're going through, then I guess you do need to leave Camille alone. Because she held it down while you were in jail, and she had to listen to all the stuff that you were being accused of doing to these young women. You know? And maybe she needs away from you, and she felt that it would be a good thing for you to go and do the comedy tour. So she'd have to look at your ass and remind her of what you did to her, how you made her feel, what you did to her in the public eye, how people start to look at her a different way. Like they knew you knew what your husband was doing. So yes, if anything like that is happening, I guess it would behoove you to get out of her space. Totally get out of her space, her face, her environment, all of that. Because maybe she hasn't truly gotten over what you did to her and to others. Okay? But woo-wee. Bill at 85 saying he wants to go back on tour, back on the road to doing comedy. God bless him. That's the only thing I got to say. God bless him. Woo. Because really all his life he was dealing in comedy, so comedy may just be in his blood. And he's going to be standing up doing comedy events until the day he died. Maybe that's how he wants to die in a sense. Knowing he went back to work and doing the thing that he loved to do, which is acting. But for this particular video, I ain't really got nothing else to say. Y'all need to get down in the comments and tell me what y'all feel about Bill going on tour to a city near you. And don't forget, go over to my other channel, which is that channel right there. Go on over there and what do you call it? Subscribe, watch those videos, and help me reach that 1,000. And I will see y'all on the next video, because I ain't got nothing else to say about this subject. It all will play out at its ordained time. And we can see if Bill need to be doing what he's doing. With his help, allow him to do these things which he called comedy. But don't forget to hit the notification bell button. When you come in the house, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps me out, okay? Now, I ain't got no more, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the next video. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.